boy. A giant. A battle that would change history. Two armies stood on opposite hills across a valley. The Israelites on one side, the Philistines on the other. Neither would attack. Then the worst happened. A giant stepped out from the Philistine camp, 9 feet tall, armor weighing more than a grown man. His name was Goliath. He walked into the valley and roared, "Send me a man. If he wins, we'll be your slaves. But if I beat him, you serve us." The Israelite soldiers froze, terrified. Goliath laughed. "Are you all cowards?" Every morning, every evening, for 40 days, Goliath mocked them, and for 40 days, Israel did nothing. Then, on the 40th day, a young shepherd boy arrived. His name was David. He was just bringing food to his brothers in the army. But when David heard Goliath's challenge, he couldn't believe it. Who is this man that dares to insult the army of the living God? His brother got angry. "Go home, boy. You're supposed to be watching sheeps." But David went straight to King Saul. "I'll fight him." The king stared. "You're just a boy." Goliath has been a warrior his whole life. David stood firm. "I've killed lions. I've killed bears. God saved me from them. He'll save me from this giant." The king had no choice. "Go, and may God be with you." Saul tried to put his armor on David, but it was too heavy. David couldn't even walk, so he took it all off. Instead, he grabbed 5 smooth stones from a stream and took his sling. Then he walked toward the giant. When Goliath saw him, he was furious. "Am I a dog that you come at me with sticks? Come here, boy. I'll feed you to the birds." David shouted back, "You come with sword and spear, but I come in the name of the Lord Almighty. Today, God will hand you over to me, and the whole world will know there is a God in Israel." Goliath roared and charged. David ran straight at him. He reached into his pouch, loaded a stone, and swung his sling with everything he had. The stone attacked. It struck Goliath square in the forehead. The giant's eyes went wide, and then he fell like a mountain, crashing down. David ran to the fallen giant, grabbed Goliath's own sword, and cut off his head. When the Philistines saw their champion was dead, they screamed and ran. The Israelites erupted in victory and chased them down. That day, the soldiers lifted David onto their shoulders. They celebrated. A shepherd boy became a legend, not because of his size, not because of his strength, but because of his faith. Maybe today you're facing your own giant. Maybe it feels impossible. But remember this: the same God who was with David is with you to put your enemies to shame. Type amen in the comments, add subscribe.